Welcome back to Into the Excelverse. Today we are doing a Try Not to Laugh with a comedian, Bill Burr. Make sure you like, subscribe down below. Let's get into it.
When did you start shaving your head?
When did I start shaving? I shaved it. I had it on my first special. I had it shaved. Yeah.
When I saw you in New York,
I'm glad you liked it. I see you losing the roof there in the back. You'll be right there with me. We'll do a buddy cop show.
Exactly.
Right? Two balding old guys
Exactly.
going after some hairy criminal.
I'm not a big fan of Steve Jobs, personally.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just don't understand what the big deal was with that guy.
I don't get it. He's like Edison. I don't know. He invented all this stuff to everybody. What are you talking about?
Did he? Did he sit down and I'm gonna invent the iPhone and just sat there soldering, possibly welding, right? Didn't he have a crew of guys helping him out?
Sure, maybe he did.
But why, when he went to those nerd fests, didn't he have like a chorus of scientists behind him who helped him out too? He walked out like it was Tesla, tapping into electricity.
I'm not with you.
I think he just kind of told people what to invent. He just kind of came in I want my whole music collection in that phone. Get on it! And all these nameless, faceless guys made it happen.
Yeah.
And then they have a big nerd concert, and he goes out there by himself. No belt, sneakers on. I just didn't buy it. Yeah, I'm a loner, man. I don't like people. So...
You're not lying.
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
This Fifth Avenue during Christmas time, you get thoughts that go through my head. I just want to chop that tree down and watch it land on people as I walk over their head.
No!
I do.
That was the holiday season.
No, I wasn't going to stick to that. I was trying to be happy. I was trying to be happy.
When you took it out on Philly, because they were a bad crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Your famous rant, which you've since said you like Philadelphia, and that wasn't the issue. You were just giving...
People in Philly don't even remember. Basically, if you haven't seen it, I was doing a show for the Opie and Anthony radio program, and they had this show called The Traveling Virus, and we were doing these 10,000 seaters, and we went to Philly, and they're notorious for booing people, and they booed the first guy off stage, and I went on 3 hours after that. So by the time I got up there, it was a complete shit show, and I don't know. They started booing, and I snapped and decided I wasn't going to leave, and I just attacked everything that they loved.
Can women be funny?
Yeah, of course. Will you guys just fucking grow up and just sit down and write your own horse shit and come up with it? Start your own fucking show, have your own award show. Quit waiting around for other people to do shit for you. That's the fucking problem. If you guys had your own big club and I was standing outside of it, you'd never fucking let me in. I'd start my own shit. You guys gotta start your own shit. You got brains in there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So write your own shit and quit your fucking whining. We're all eating a giant shit sandwich out here. Nobody cares. I don't care. Well, when was the last time you went on stage and you killed so hard the person after you bombed? If you're fucking doing that on a regular basis, people are gonna notice regardless of what you have between your legs. You know what I feel bad for right now? McDonald's. I feel bad for them.
Why would you feel that?
Because they backpedaled. They allowed fat people to blame them. And it's just over. The second they made the salad, it was over. It was over. They said, you know what? It's our fault. It's our fault. It's our fault you're fat. It isn't. Everybody knows it's fattening. You don't order 50 sandwiches, right? But they're a business. If you order it, they're going to give it to you. That's not their fault.
Yeah, and then you think that's it right there. Once they invented
McDonald's
it,
is for when you get, it's for kids and for when you get hammered. That's what it is. You go in there, you eat, you get the bread in you. Yeah, at some point I was going to make a point here. That's why I keep looking at here, and I just realized I'm blocking myself out of the camera. I love that you have the GIF camera for this, like it's an action movie. Let's swoop in at these two guys sitting in these unbelievably small chairs. I literally feel like I'm going to fall onto the floor. This is insane. You really went all out with the audience, though. They got full-size adult chairs. Are these from the 20s before they had horse tranquilizers in our food and everybody was 5'1"? Yeah.
And nothing making you mad? Nothing.
Oh, things upset me. Yes. I don't know. I don't want to look. I fly a lot, and there's this whole new thing of generation of people that take their socks and their shoes off on the plane, you got to look at their smelly feet, and then they'll literally stand up and they will walk into a commercial airline bathroom. Yeah, use it and then walk and sit back down again.
That's not right.
Yeah, if I was a dictator, those people would be eliminated. I knew the second I saw the Christmas lights, I was like, I'm gonna bomb.
You're not bombing.
Not high five.
No, this is festive. This is it. You're allowed to do
It's
this.
not festive, it's fake. Okay? And you stick it in a box, and then you take it back out and you staple it up next year. That's what you do. I love this dude texting for the entire interview. It's just trying to keep the attentions of millennials. It's like impossible. Look at him. He's already got the chains. He's probably got his own record label. He's like making deals as we speak. He's got championship rings on. I don't know what you're doing, dude, but I want your life, man. You're crushing it.
So are you in the
I
process?
cannot get comfortable in this fucking chair. This is just like one of the worst things. This should be like in a museum. It's like the prototype. This is what... This was the awful level of comfort. We went from a log to this, and then eventually they got cushions. It's another guy looking at his phone. I swear to God. Dude, the day Jesus comes back, if he ever does, if he's even a real person, like 90% of people are going to miss it. They're going to walk right. He's going to be walking on water, and they're going to be walking by him. They're not even going to see it. Oh yeah, there's a drop-off in fame for Jesus at that point. Everyone was paying attention. Now no one gives a shit. Oh, there we go. No, but now this is like the ego one. Now I'm going to be sitting above you. You gotta come with two. It's fine. It's fine. Sir, the one comedy through line that's working here is me shitting on this chair. Why would you take that from me? You're just totally going against the grain. I understand. But you got it on camera, so I think you get paid, even though this is online. You see Sugar Shane Mosley, one of the greatest boxers of all time, he's losing his championship belt in a divorce.
I think it's something.
Losing it? I think you're trying to break a man. Why does she want
Yeah,
those?
you got it.
Break a man.
They go with their shoes? No, I love how when you get a divorce, all of a sudden it costs like 50 grand a month to give a kid Fruit Loops. Right? I'm telling you. There is an epidemic of gold-digging whores in this country.
I agree.
Yeah, spot on.
Your character has a lot
What
of
the-
tats.
Whoa.
You get those put on. You have a tat that says,
No. That's all my ink. I have this mic on, so.
yeah, that's all right.
Be a gentleman and help me out with my.
Hey, Tony, can you believe that marriage didn't work out? I can't believe
funny.
your relationships don't work out. We recently got a pit bull, which I know a lot of people don't like because they ate a couple of kids. I understand. They're great dogs, unless you're a bad owner. If you're a psycho, which I am, you can mess them up. I didn't realize that dogs feed off your vibes. Like if you're cool, if you're chill, they're chilling. If you're sleeping, they're sleeping. But if you're a psycho like me, and you're watching the game on TV, and you're screaming at the ref like, you gotta be shit, mate! I didn't realize the dog was in the corner being like, yeah, you gotta be shit.
Being a mother is the hardest job out there.
Most difficult job, and if Oprah said that.
Oprah said that, yeah. Has your opinion on that phrase changed at all since
No.
you had a kid?
No. It's not the most difficult job on the planet. It just isn't. Dude, I did roofing in July. As a redhead, I almost died. There's people that work on
I
like
agree.
oil. What was that movie that guy made? The fucking, when they
There Will
drill
Be Blood?
oil. What is it?
There Will Be Blood?
There Will Be Blood. Out in the ocean, they would drill. I can never remember the name.
Oh, Deepwater Horizon.
Yeah, Deepwater Horizon, yeah.
Those guys were working on an oil rig. The fucking thing blows up.
Yep, I
They're
remember
on
that movie.
fire. They gotta jump into water that's
seen that
on
movie?
fire.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Salty
man.
water into their wounds. You gotta
I think
swim
Mark
out of that
Wahlberg
oil
was in
and
it.
fire, and then tread water.
And Amazing.
Praying to God that the Coast Guard is gonna get there before the sharks do. Now talk to me about a toddler. Oh, he was so fussy today. All I need is
See?
peas.
So what's up with all these white kids now
He
walking
put that
around
to
trying
rest.
to act like they're
That
like
was just an
gangster
excuse.
rappers? It's irritating.
It's like everywhere I go, man. I figure just be here in the city. We got a good mix of people. You know, I'll be like in the middle of Kansas, though. Like the whitest state ever. There'll be some howdy-doody looking white kid like me. You know, I'm thinking this is one of my peeps. Somebody I can have a conversation with. All of a sudden she's like, yo, what's up, kid? What's up, kid? I just want to be like, nothing much, Brad. You know, you keeping it real in Wichita? How the fuck are you going to be a gangster in a state, say, like Nebraska? You know, what do you be like, all hardcore about your crop? You know what I'm saying? My fucking Coleman's are going, my fucking Scarecrow is tipping over and shit, you know what I'm saying, son? I'm trying to be like, dude, you're white. Go to the Gap, give into it. Buy some Dockers, and come home. I've been going to gun stores, and
Oh my God.
and these rednecks are all telling me the same thing, because I didn't grow up with guns. So they're just going, all right, you never had a gun, you want to get yourself a shotgun. It's got a great spread. That's what they keep saying. It's got a great spread. You don't even got any. You got a problem, you just sort of whip around. I'm sitting there like, dude, I just want to shoot the guy. I don't have to do like a bunch of drywall work. Reframe my diploma. So I didn't think Lance owed anybody. He didn't do anything to me. You know what he did for me? He raised $500 million for cancer research. That's what that lie did. Yeah. And everybody had the bands on. Remember the bands?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That blocked out the sun.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, it wasn't to block out the sun.
No wrist cancer.
Yeah.
The whole thing was annoying, and I hated how Oprah was interviewing him and acting like she was dumbfounded that this guy would do this. Like, she's been in show business for 35 years, and she can't, like, wrap her head around some guy doing whatever it takes to get to the next level. Didn't she, for the first 5 years, have, like, midgets who wanted to bang their mailman's boyfriend? And she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it, but she didn't have the power to say no, so she wrote it out. And then when she could make a good decision, she did a show. But she stood on the heads of those little people for 5 years until she got... She's sitting there apart from this guy like, so how could you? You know exactly what he's doing.
Hamburger.
Basically call her stupid.
Why
Basically,
can't Mom make dinner?
Yeah.
Ask her.
You
She's
just
the one
took
who
a shot
paid
at
her to post not to doing all the lady work. I gotta leave to go do some man work. And is anybody gonna get me flowers and tell me I'm beautiful? No. No one's out there marching for old Frank Murphy. He just watches the sands of his miserable life gather at his feet while his wife, the modern woman, throws on a pantsuit every morning and just... There's my worker bee.
What is your go-to dance move when challenged?
Waiting for the director to say cut. That was my go-to dance. Well, I'll tell you, when I saw my kid, it wasn't.
Now that was funny.
He was like, "You're gonna burst down five. You're gonna."
You see how fast he switched
I was like
up?
scared of it. Like I was just sitting there, like, "Hey, it's
That was
funny."
funny.
Like I didn't want to touch it. And then, like,
I almost want to watch the show now.
Right.
Almost.
That was funny.
That was spot on.
And
Yeah.
I literally put my head down in the bassinet. I'm going, "Oh my god, I'm a serial killer." Like
I'm still thinking about it too.
You guys sent me this video. Go, hey, my daughter took the first.
She came in.
Ever. And
I'm gonna make it.
Goes to 70.
Like, I only did one.
Wearing a shirt, which was like, all right, they do that in the diaper commercials, that's fine. And then when you press play, it's like over a goods. And I press play, and the kid's completely naked, just sitting there, like walking like that. Yeah, I hit stop, delete, and I was gonna text him like, dude, don't send me like naked photos of your kid, a video. You ever watch To Catch a Predator? I don't understand people. They like upload pictures of the kids on the internet. They put like the little stick figures on the back of the car, like mom, dad, how many kids, the dog, like the whole menu for the serial killer sitting behind you.
So, Bill, do you Google yourself? Because I was like Googling the show.
No, God knows.
I was Googling the show.
I get trashed enough on Twitter. Do you know what I did this show last night? This is how like the millennials are, right? Somebody, I was wearing this exact same thing. You know, I'm on the road, so I got a nice stain on my shirt. So I was wearing this exact same thing. I go on Twitter, and somebody wrote, you know, Bill Burr last night dressed like an out-of-shape Jerry Seinfeld.
What?
So, like, yeah, I wrote back. I can't say what I wrote back. I wrote back.
You did?
So-and-so. Yeah, it's like, why don't you heckle me when you're there?
On the show Crashing, very funny show, you play yourself.
yes.
Is it hard playing yourself as an actor?
No. That's what I've been doing my entire limited acting career. Like, Real actors are like Anthony Hopkins, where he played that serial killer in Silence of the Lambs.
Hannibal Lecter, yeah.
Yeah, and then like the next move, that should have ended his career. Like you should never been able to see him as anybody else. And then the next movie, he played like John Quincy Adams, and he was literally John Quincy Adams. My buddy saw this thing one time. John Travolta was talking about like just the walks. He's like, Vinnie Barbarino walked this way, Vincent Vega walked this way, like you know, whatever. The guy from Get Shorty walks this way, and I just remember hearing that, going, dude, all my characters walk like me.
All right. And that was it, ladies and gentlemen. We made it through another Try Not to Laugh. I laughed at least once. But that, the one with the McDonald's and the cartoon one, that got me.
Logically, man, he be making sense.
I
Like,
tried to tell you, man.
He right.
He's
He's on the money.
Yep.
All right. One thing I noticed that I took note of when he talked about kids, and people always saying it's a hard job to do to take care of kids. He put that to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Basically saying, to sum it up, no, it's not.
It's not.
Then he used an actual job that you can actually get killed.
Yeah. You said roofing in July?
Man, you can hurt you.
And plus it's hot outside?
And it's hot. You can have a heat stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was just using that fact. Like, these jobs, these are some dangerous jobs people is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got people complaining, talking about, oh, it's hard to take care of kids. Nah.
No, you the one to open up them legs.
Yeah, so I like how you put that to rest, because that's just an excuse. People just saying, I'm tired of taking care of kids, and you know what's crazy? And I do be hearing them saying like, I wish I never had you, or
exactly,
or they just say, you know, I'm tired,
yeah,
I'm tired. I'm selling a kid. I have a kid for sale.
Right. You talking about, you want to adopt my kid?
You want to adopt my kid? I hear that all the time, man.
I'm like, why would you say such a thing?
Yeah.
Like, you knew this was coming.
Damn, I'm gonna kill my kids. They say that all that. Like, they exhausted me. Yeah, like, adopt. You want to take my kids? I'm selling a kid for like $2.
That's how much your kid is?
Yeah, man. Yes. It's bad, man.
So they're like $2 at a dollar menu at McDonald's?
Yeah,
that's how much your kids is worth?
Listen, I'm literally be hearing this type of stuff from people, man.
Dang.
Yeah, so but other than that, he put that to rest. You know, he
Then the Oprah.
Oh, in the Oprah situation.
Yeah.
Basically, he called her stupid. I'm just summing that up. He basically called her stupid. She know what that dude was doing.
Yep. But yeah, we're going to end it here for today, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Until then, we'll see you next time from Into the Interverse.
Peace.